Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like and a comment down below. I appreciate your support and feedback, so please don't hesitate to let me know what you think of the video. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more great content. When Kiss of Life announced the release of Sticky at the end of June, fans knew they could expect another sexy and mature concept for which the group has been recognized since their debut. And after the release, we can confirm that they did indeed get what they expected. But the reactions to this return of Kiss of Life were not 100% positive, at least not in Korea. While most international fans highly praised the song and its music video, some Korean fans took issue with certain scenes and, in particular, the choreography. A viral post in Korea accused the girls of overly sexualizing themselves in this comeback in order to maintain the image of sexy girls that they had been gaining, with a reasonable number of netizens agreeing with the post. On the other hand, even in Korea, the comeback was well received, with many comments also praising the girls. Another comeback that shook up the South Korean summer and divided opinions was Klaxon from G-Idol. From the costumes to the choreography, everything sparked a lot of discussion among Korean netizens. The part that attracted the most negative attention was Soyeon's small dance, which, despite being less than 5 seconds long, resulted in a deluge of negative comments. Another controversial episode was their performance on Music Bank dressed as lifeguards, where some netizens accused them of sexualizing the profession. Last year, when Enhypen released Bite Me, the group faced a huge boycott from Asian fans for a rather bizarre reason. While the international audience enjoyed both the song and its choreography, Korean fans even sent protest trucks to the HYBE building demanding that they remove the female backup dancers from the performances. Netizens alleged that because of the backup dancers, the dance moves had become too suggestive and sexual. They also complained about the choice of a sexy concept for the comeback, claiming that the boys were still too young to go down that path. Libido was another highly controversial comeback from a male group, with many Korean netizens criticizing the group at the time for finding the choreography extremely sexualized. Even before her latest comeback was officially released, Hwasa was already facing a wave of hate from Korean netizens over the choreography of NA. The butt dance, as it was nicknamed on Korean forums, received a deluge of criticism who found it completely absurd. The girl group Year 7 Class 1 received a lot of criticism, not only for their costumes, but also for their dance moves. During the choreography in question, they make a subtle movement lifting their skirts that was heavily criticized. This was exacerbated by a specific performance in which the girls performed without the famous safety shorts underneath their skirts, supposedly due to a mistake by the group's production team, who allegedly forgot that day. As the group's concept, as the name suggests, revolves around schoolgirls, this whole episode was very poorly received and the company was criticized for sexualizing underage students. Another idol who was criticized for her dance was Jennie from Blackpink. In a Korean forum, she received many negative comments due to her outfits during one of the group's last world tours. She was also criticized for doing a small dance that, in these outfits, people found it too provocative.
Despite breaking records since their debut, Les Seraphim, one of Hybe's most recent groups, has also faced controversies. The group's stylists received negative reactions from internet users who expressed their concerns about underage idols performing inappropriate choreographies and wearing controversial stage outfits, even since their debut with Fearless. Although the outfits might seem normal off-stage, Korean netizens believe that the short skirts and low-cut tops are inappropriate for the intense choreography. Given that two members of the group, Garam and Yoonchi, were underage at the time, a large number of people considered the outfits unsuitable and excessively revealing for the dance choreography. Many netizens voiced their worries online, expressing concern about the possible negative consequences that the members could face due to the provocative nature of their attire and choreography. Recently, Yoonki's outfits became a topic of discussion on an online forum once again, with two specific examples being shared. One example was a short black dress she wore during a performance, and performance outfits tend to be more heavily scrutinized due to their potential for revealing more skin with certain dance moves. The second outfit wasn't worn during a performance, but the skirt that Yoonchi wore was incredibly short and tight, which many people feel is inappropriate for someone her age. Yoonchi was only 17 years old at the time and just 15 when the group debuted, which has added to the controversy surrounding her styling. Many fans feel that the company should be more mindful of the way they style their younger idols, and that Eunchi's outfits in particular have been too revealing for someone so young. The post sparked a lot of discussion in the comments, with many people agreeing that the outfits, especially the second one, should not be worn by an underage idol like Yoonchi. Some even expressed their discomfort with Yoonki's inclusion in Les Seraphim, as all of the other members are older, and the group tends to have a more mature vibe overall. The latest choreography from Les Seraphim for a B-side track also left netizens divided over whether it is appropriate for the underage member Yoonki. Recently, Les Seraphim released their new album with the title track, Easy. Along with the performance of the title track during the showcase, Les Seraphim impressed netizens with their B-sides, including one called Smart. The vibes were different from the other songs, and the choreography was something the fans hadn't seen from the members before. However, some of the movements sparked a heated debate online after they were deemed inappropriate for Yoonchi. When the video of the song's performance was posted, netizens were surprised by the choreography. While it was beautiful and powerful, many thought it was inappropriate for Yoonki, given her young age. Some noticed that Yoonki didn't perform the movements with the same intensity as the other members, but thought that this confirmed that the choreography was not appropriate for the young idol. However, others responded to the tweets, claiming that they were sexualizing the choreography unnecessarily, and that there was nothing wrong with a 17-year-old girl doing this type of movement. Despite her talent, it seems that some people are concerned about the pressure on Yoonki to mature quickly to fit in with Les Seraphim's concept.